All right, my darling, your oral pleasure questions answered by moi, Arica Angelo. Welcome. This is very exciting because let me tell you, if you ain't never had a woman take you by her hands and hold each side of your head and bury you in between her legs and not let your ass go. If you've never had that experience, my man, you are missing out. And you might be saying, but Erica, I'm scared to go between her legs because one time I went there and it wasn't such a pleasant experience. So let's get into one of the first questions. What do you do if you go there and things are not as fresh as you would like them? Now, there are some cultures, Frenchmen, who don't mind any of that and they'll just go for the gusto. But if you're one of those clean types, you're sensitive to smells, this sort of thing, then you need to have a conversation with her. So I get it. If you've had a bad experience, maybe you don't want to go back there. But what you are missing out on when she's got you by the head and she's like, I'm not going to let you go. You're going to stay. Or if you've never had a woman go, oh my God, I didn't know that my body could ejaculate from that area. I could orgasm from that area just through oral. If you're not having the head pulling or her saying, I never knew my body could do that experience because she's orgasmed through oral pleasure, my man, you're missing out. So how do you avoid from missing out if you're one of those guys, you're like, I went there, Erica, and I can't go back. I can't go back. I just can't. So what you want to do is this. If you have a girl and maybe she's not as fresh as you would like her to be, always say, hey, why don't we take a shower together? I think that this could be really sexy. And then what you do is you say, I want to be the one to clean your body. And you do just that. I am not joking. You clean her freaking body. You go in between those lips. You act like you're playing there, that you're turning her on, but really you're just cleaning things out for her. And I'm going to tell you something super rude. You're like, okay, Erica, what's another way that I can go about this? And this is going to be so rude. And I probably even shouldn't be saying this on YouTube. You know, I made my whole tongue magic video where I show you on a peach in a video how to orally go down on a woman because I get tired of so many women saying how bad they are and how many guys lie who say that they're good at it and they're not good at it. And when we're like, that's okay, I'm not into it. It's fine. Please just don't. It's because you're terrible at it. So get that tongue magic. It will make you better. But this is something, and so I say a lot of rude things in there, and I'm very rude in it because I can on YouTube. But this is something I should not be saying on YouTube, but I'm going to say it. Another thing that you can do, and this is so rude, and maybe you don't want to go this far, but I'm going to tell you a story. Maybe what you could do is just kiss her down there and then go right up to her lips and kiss her lips and let her know exactly how she smells down below. That was really rude. I'm sorry. That was rude. I know. No, I'm not sorry. We're adults. That's why we're having this conversation. But did you ever hear the story of the comedian Monique talking about bad smelling vajayjay? This is one of the questions. So yeah, what do you do when a girl is not just smelling so well there? Okay, that's what you do. You either shower her or you kiss her down there, or you do what Monique's husband did, the comedian. And she said, I guess she'd been working out or something. And then they started making out and she was like, come on. And like, she was being very graphic and like, get your head down here between my legs and and he was like, no, little mama, no. And she was like, what do you mean no? And she said, this is what her husband did. I don't think you want to do this to a girl you're just starting to see. But he literally took his hands, ran it down there, and then ran it across her face and said, that's why. Oh. If someone can find that clip and put it in the comment section, that thing was brutal. I think it was like a Netflix special or something where she told this joke and you're just like, oh. So yeah, those are 3 ways that you can overcome it. Okay, here's the next question about oral pleasure from moi, Arica Angelo, is how do I know I'm doing it right? I'm going to be super honest with you. You can always watch and listen to her body. If she's not moving, if she's just laying there and she's making no noise and her body's not twitching at all, and it's just your lubricant and no natural lubricants coming out, you're not doing it right. She's not getting pleasure out of the experience. And that's for this exact reason is why I created Tongue Magic, to show you exactly how to do it. So when you're not doing it right, doesn't mean you need to give up. Most women don't speak up for their bodies. I wish more women would, but they just don't. And so sometimes what you need to do is just ask particular questions like this. Like, don't say, do you like it? Don't say that, because she might lie to you. But say this, do you like it harder or do you like it softer? Do you like it firmer or with less pressure? And so you can do different things like, a gentle lick or a slight little nip, those little things that just create some polarity with the experience. But asking her specific questions will actually help you better, because maybe she's that girl, she likes a little bit softer. And so, I show you in Tongue Magic how to lick and do all those things. And so maybe you do it that way, but maybe she says, no, I need a little bit more pressure, or I need you to become a little more aggressive, or actually become a little bit softer. So asking specific questions will actually make you better. But if her body's not moving, you don't feel like any of her own lubricant is coming out, she's not moaning, I promise you, you're not doing it right. And listen, here's the thing. You want to get really good at this, because why? Even if you've not gotten to that like golden status of making a woman come from oral pleasure, if you've not gotten there just yet, and you're like, okay, but here's the thing, even when you're good at it, what it does is it creates an ache inside of her when you are doing a good job. And maybe she hasn't climaxed, but you're doing such a good job that she is so turned on by you. What it does is you've just prepared her and yourself for some incredible sex. Incredible. Just by giving great oral pleasure. And then from there, you can put her like in different positions. And what it's going to do is, because that ache is pulsating inside of her, when you put her in different erotic positions and that penetration hits her, it's going to hit differently. She's going to experience it differently. Why? Because that ache is already built up there and you're filling it with your member. And I have that erotic power positions where I tell you 25 positions to put her in, and I show you how to do it. Go get that one too. Both of those are in the comment section. They're in the description. Go get the erotic power positions, because once you create that buildup, then you need to come through with the explosion. What were those t-shirts like when I was in high school, like Big John or something like that? Do you remember those Big Johnson t-shirts that were all about big? But once you give her your Big Johnson and you do it in those right positions, it's just next level. Here's another question that men have is, what do I focus on? So let's just do a little bit of quick anatomy. We have the vulva, the lips, and that whole area that opens up Pandora's box to all the goodness. So you've got the vulva, but then right above you have also that clitoris. And so some women love to be gently licked around the vulva, but then some women like that pressure of a hard tongue against the clitoris, or even a little bit of a nip. And so what you want to do is you want to play in those different regions. You can experiment with one and see how her body responds, or you can focus on the other, the clitoris, and then see if she just really lets loose and she just really just kind of boom, opens up the door more. In fact, in the comment section, if you have more questions about this and you'd like me to do a round 2 video on this, I would be happy to do that for you. But tell me, what was your favorite answer? Was it 1, 2, 3, or 4? I would love to know in the comment section. And remember, you can get that tongue magic and you can also get erotic power positions. Both of those are in the comment section. They're in the description. So here's a video right here that I think you're really gonna like. So why don't you watch it and then come back for my next video. And if you didn't hit that subscribe button, do it now.